Yeah. L'Oreal.
Big boy.
Confined by my mind, trust issues make me a beat. Communications are minimal. I rarely speak in cell phones. I peak insecure a little bit. Try hard to dismiss little shit from exes. Yet I'm human, and here I am, your lady. Dark brown, natural crown, highly educated. In serving God and making ways for a family. Maybe not today, but one day if you a baby. On my diddy bop, so I'm opinionated. If you need to hold something, I'm calculating. Why you take my cash, running to the strip club? A man of rather lust than the work and build trust. And got the nerve to tell me that I don't understand. When the truth is my generation's full of weak men. Staying at home while the kids is at daycare. Only giving up dick to keep his place there. I'm late, tell me can you provide? Step up to the plate, all in just thrive. Hey, I'm late, can you even protect me? Girl, I'm having money, but can you keep a family? I'm late, tell me can you provide? Step up to the plate, all in just thrive. Hey, I'm late, can you even protect me? Girl, I'm having money, but can you keep a family? Crying the second verse, I know it hurts. I done did it all to show this man my worth. I could give him the word and he be like a spaceman. Where my men with ambition and self-sufficient. Is you listening? I'm wishing you may get it together. Sign your lady forever. No, I'm not bitter. Simply painting you this lyrical picture. Can you see it? Fatherless children. Opposition is weak. You can't stand on your own 2 feet. Presenting the problem that man becoming the father. Raising the son with no more. Repeating the pattern. Time to get it together. Changing your family for better. I'm seeking pleasure from these women who don't know no better. They tell me that I don't understand. When the truth is my generation's full of weak men. Staying at home while the kids is at daycare. Only giving up dick to keep his place there. I'm late, tell me can you provide? Step up to the plate, all in just thrive. Hey, I'm late, can you even protect me? Girl, I'm having money, but can you keep a family? I'm late, tell me can you provide? Step up to the plate, all in just thrive. Hey, I'm late, can you even protect me? Girl, I'm having money, but can you keep a family?
Brothers and sisters, welcome to another edition of EBX Discussion. And as you know, that was my cuz, L'Oreal Lyrical. May she rest in peace and in power. And as you heard, she was raw. You know, she spit that truth. You know, and that song was probably a good 7 years old, if not older. So salute to cuz. You always hear me play her, and you hear it's raining outside, so you might hear some background noise or some rain, but that's Mama Nature. Gotta let Mama Nature do what it do, because we need, as much as we need the sunshine, we need the rain too, real talk, because that's what keep everything growing, you know. Sunshine and rain, we need both, but can't rain all the time, as our song we heard in that song called The Crow. Remember, can't rain all the time, you know, remember that song in there, which was a unique movie, by the way. And that's one thing I notice about deep thinkers like myself, brother or sister, or maybe even family. You know, just the things we like and view shows the depth of our thoughts. You know, it's wonderful when we can touch on various topics, and you know, it's unfortunate that, you know, sometimes we can't all be on the same accord. You know, but be thankful for those who are, and you know, always honor thy ancestors. You know, far and near, those who fought so very hard to get many of us in a great divine space that we are in. You know, we alive and breathing, brothers and sisters. We are back to conquer another day, another year, another decade. And when we go into our deep meditative prayers, as I always say, keep our families and loved ones in there too. You know, calling out protection of those who may be having some kind of struggle in their mind and mental. You know, and may they find a way and to the real truth, you know, and never, you know, make sure we don't have an enemy within, because that's the worst enemy of all, you know. And thank those and welcome and a salute to Lord Lamont. Again, we'll be having a comedy Heavy Hitters episode 8 Saturday. It'll be a tribute to Tracy Morgan, and got some things we're going to talk about. I've been kind of observing and, you know, and searching for ideas and things he and I can talk about considering comedy, and the title will be Having a Sense of Humor. So we're going to speak on that, and it's going to touch on all kind of comedic abilities, you know, from content creators to streamers to whether you're famous or not, just a sense of humor overall. It's nice to listen to an individual, whoever it is, and it just makes you laugh, you know. It's wonderful. Laughing is very healing, as well as music we gonna get into. And yep, so for my music lovers, thank those that's been riding along. Current subscriber, new subscriber, anybody that view, I salute you and thank you. As well as Lord Lamont, salute. We appreciate those that take the time out of your day to listen to the discussions we have, music, etc., you know, because remember, we're leaders and teachers with a student spirit. We ain't no damn follower. All right, we ride along with one another because there's a leader and a teacher in all of us if we're willing to learn, you know, the right things. But let's get into it, brothers and sisters, family in the world online. R&B and hip hop. Appreciate the art, brothers and sisters. And I want to dive in on the gift of appreciation, righteous appreciation, and appreciating fun music. You know, again, I always say music is like emotion, but we're going to focus on the music that make us feel good. And you always say sing goosebumps through our body, you know, and fun music, because I got on the banner. And of course, we're going to get into the brothers, and a salute to the brothers and sisters that was in this video on the banner. And salute to Baby Bash and Akon. And these two linking together is like, man, it's just, this is why these two brothers coming together. And I got a summary I want to read about how they came to make this song. And the song, I love the song. The song is dope. This is one of those songs that will live forever. Like the song, I spoke on these two brothers that did the soundtrack for Boomerang. Is it my time to totally understand? I let you walk about my life and not do a damn thing. Those two brothers. Let me see. It'll come up in my spirit. I did a podcast on them. PM Don. Yeah, that song. And they made some beautiful music. So they should have been on the list. But I spoke on them. But it definitely relates to these brothers on the banner. Again, I'm gonna get into the summary. The video was beautiful, colorful. It was fun. Baby Bash sang his ass off. Of course, Akon, you know, he throw his hook in there, and it just blended together beautifully, you know. And we got the light-skinned brother, and we got the dark-skinned brother, and that's something else we need to fucking get over too. This skin shit, you know. You know, when it comes to the inner, we all melanin at the end of the day, you know. That's why every so often you hear me relate to Joseph Bologna. It just stuck in my spirit. And he was black and half white, but his black part of him was more stronger. And again, as I said, he formulated black soldiers, brothers and sisters. So ponder that. So that's a brother we can learn from, and get over the color barrier bullshit. It goes back to what's in our core. And when we connect, we can make beautiful music or have beautiful things in life in general, you know, because we can draw many things from the inspiration of these two brothers on the banner. And as we know, Akon is very savvy and very smart, you know, because we never heard him in no drama. Nothing too serious. You know, I think he had a little run-in with his wife, but he handled that like a man should. Real talk. He's definitely a brother that knows how to balance his masculinity. Real talk. So 100% man. Salute to Akon for being an example of what an upright melanin black man is supposed to be, as well as Baby Bash. Salute. And I saluted. I put a comment, because I do comment, you know, on videos sometimes, even if I haven't commented on videos in a while. You know, I never forget those who show love to a brother. You know, it's in my divine mental file. And that goes to family too, you know. So, cause great divine gives us everything, as well as Mama Nature watching over us and protecting us. So great divine loves us through everything, accepts our faults. So we got to be the same way, but with not without intuition, you know, cause everyone has to learn, you know, just like those of us that are standing firm today. We had to learn. That doesn't make anybody else any different. Everyone has to go through that threshold of truth. Whatever that truth is in our life, we have to go through it. Because as Lord Lamont and I discussed, whatever fear we have or we think we're running from, life has a way of making us face our fear, whatever that is. So, you can, like Lauren Hill said, you can't run, You can't hide. It's gonna find you and make you face it. I changed up the hook a little bit, but yeah, that song relates. Of course, Lauryn Hill, phenomenal R&B, hip hop queen, real talk. True Nefertiti energy. I've spoke on that here too. I've done, I think 4 episodes of Nefertiti and Pharaoh energy. So I think one could be really inspired going into the history of Pharaoh and Nefertiti and the battles they fought. It's just, man. And because I like looking up historians that made power moves before we even had technology. That's just amazing to me. We can learn from that, because at some point in our life, we're going to need our brain, so you better be using it and feeding it. Like we keep our body healthy. Our mind is the most important muscle of all. And a lot of great things can come from building a healthy mind, like these two brothers on the banner. Yeah, but going back to, I comment on videos sometimes, and I've been doing it here recently and been getting a lot of love, because people can feel when you are genuine, and even when we disagree, we can do it in a healthy way, folks. Real talk. Don't cause drama or friction, Don't, because it's like when we don't have healthy debates, it's like it throws a wrench into the universe, so to speak, and it stagnates things. It keeps things from moving freely and flowing, and figure out what it is and get to the base of it, and again, conquer that enemy within. But let's get to the R&B and hip hop. Appreciate the art, brothers and sisters. Whether you do music or not, appreciate it. Any kind of righteous art we have, we appreciate it. It would appreciate us, and sometimes it can benefit us and help us, and pass it on to others, via children, family, significant other, whoever's we locked on to. We trust and know that's got our back and in our corner. Real talk, because that's a wonderful feeling, knowing those we are connected to love us and riding with us. Yep, even in silence, because you got warriors in silence too. That's just how they move. So be thankful for those too. All right, let's get to R&B and hip hop. Appreciate the art, and we're going to get into the gift of appreciation and appreciating fun music. And anyone that's heard this song or seen the video know that it's very fun. And Baby Bash sing his ass off, I'll be your lover, I'll be your best friend, I'll come and cater to you. Then you got Akon put his 2 cents in there. I do what you gotta do. Just how it go. Tell me what you wanna do when I do it. I cater to you. And I commented on this video, and I think it was Baby Bash. He gave me some love, on the comment. And that's been a while ago. So it's like things like that, I never forget. Like I said, anyone that has showed love to brother EBXCARES, whether I showed it right away or I haven't showed it in a while, I never forget. Always be in the old divine mental file. I know y'all know I be rhyming, but salute to Baby Bash. Again, he interacts with his supporters in the comments, and salute to Akon, because this song was dope, and that's what I put in the comment. I put this song right here is so dope, and the beat, you gotta admit it when you watch it and hear it. It's just a fun song, and it's colorful, and I love the video and the wardrobe and the beautiful sisters that was in the video, and right, just look at them right here. Just look like they having a ball. And I love videos where it shows the artists and everyone in it having fun in it, and it's almost like it's not even choreographed, like the song Timberland did. I think it's Timberland and CeeLo. I spoke on this in the past about having fun with music, because I touch on having fun with music a lot. And that was another fun video. Everybody in that video, Timberland and CeeLo, call me, I'll be around. Now that was another fun video. Of course, MC Hammer, I spoke on him recently. All his videos are fun. Come on now, full of life, because we know Hammer was the ultimate perfectionist. They say he was strict on his dancing and all. I mean, because he was passionate about it. It's what he loved, So when you got a passion you love, you gon' do it to the T. You're gonna perfect it, So that's how Hammer was. He just was strict like that. And so that's why he had those dance, and if you see a lot of his videos formulated to a T, everybody right on point. Like that song Pump It, Pump It, Pump It. That song, man. Watching Hammer dance and glide across that floor, it's just, man, God given. Real talk. I can't say it no other way. But I'm just pointing out videos and songs that were fun, that are fun. You know, the Chris Brown and Usher, New Flame. That's a fun video, fun song, and they sang that song beautifully. You know, so it's just songs like that that will live forever. Like I said about PM Don. You know, everybody like PM Don music. I love their music. And again, the CeeLo Timberland video, everybody dancing in there. The brothers was just so cool, so cool. It's like melanated people. We just have an inner swag about us. We have without even trying. If we can just connect to that and direct it in a righteous way, and man, the warriors we could become when we connect. When not only make beautiful music, but also conquer our destinies and help each other. And everybody can be chiefs. You know the old saying, everybody want to be, not enough Indians and too many chiefs. Everybody can be a chief. You know what I'm saying? In their own right. And develop that empowerment where we are, and it'll leak out onto the world. And again, always be in the business of building generals, even through music. So I'm gonna get into a summary of Brother Baby Bash, who could sing his ass off, and Akon. It's amazing, the collaboration. Again, this video was just fun, beautiful, full of life. And again, think of all the videos that relate to this one. And of course, I got some names I wanted to speak on, Chris Brown being one of them. And I got some summaries I want to break down about Baby Bash and Brother Akon. And they're going to be our tribute. Y'all know how I do it. I usually, whoever's on the banner, it's it's going to be our inspiration today. And we're going to speak on some R&B and hip hop, of course. Y'all know I love hip hop. I love all kinds of genres. But as I said, hip hop is my first love. So let's get into some summaries of Brother Baby Bash and Akon. Baby, I'm back. Baby, I'm back. Do what I gotta do and I'll do it. Or tell me what you wanna do and I'll do it. I'll be your lover. I'll be your best friend. Girl, I care. Or did he say, woman, I cater to you. Tell me what I gotta do and I do it. I might have messed up the verses and stuff, but the song is dope. It's awesome. And it's like brother Baby Bash, his voice is just like, it just floats on the beat, as well as Akon. It's wonderful, man. Yeah, when we do come together and make beautiful music symbolically, but in R&B and hip hop. And I got some old school artists and albums I'm going to name, because I said, my mom, salute to my mom, doing well, and my family, salute. My mom gave me 75 vinyl albums, and I said every so often I'll read them when I speak on R&B and hip hop, or just music overall, because Lord Lamont and I, we spoke on classical music, because that's the artist Joseph Bologna. That's what he was known for, classical music, and he really rise up to the ranks, and that's why they hated him. You know, dude was powerful, man. I read about him. I was so amazed at how powerful that brother was. Yep. So you hear me bring him up every now and then, because many people can learn from that brother. Real talk. Again, this is in the 1700s. So you know how hard things were in the 1700s, what he had to fight through. Racism was, man, we think we deal with racism now. Racism back then, holy crap. Can you imagine? So, yep. But be thankful for the generals we have standing firm today in that truth. Brother, sister, family in the world, online, all right? And those who love R&B and understand hip-hop and R&B and just music in general. You know, be thankful for those who do appreciate the art and know the gift of appreciation and have fun with our music, you know? So let's get into it. Leaders and teachers with a student spirit. Again, salute to Brother Baby Bash for showing love in a comment I put on this video, actually. And I put, this song is so dope. And again, salute to Akon. And because we know it was an African brother. I think I can't remember where he's from. but I don't want to give misinformation. But I know he was trying to make some positive moves in Africa, but I think he had some challenges because that is his nationality, his lineage. I don't want to say nothing wrong, But yeah, but he's definitely African, So but we all are, to be honest, But that's a whole nother podcast. I actually heard a brother speak on that recently. That's a very complex, controversial subject as far as, our nationalities and black and culture and melanin and all that kind of stuff. It's really complex, but it always go back to the person, what one thinks in their soul. Cause wicked evil entities, some of them, all they see is nigga. So, but we ain't gonna get too far into that. Let's get into the R&B and hip hop, appreciating the art. And I want to read a summary about how these brothers connected, because I think it's beautiful. All right, let's go. Brother Baby Bash and brother Akon. All right, Baby Bash and Akon collaborated on the 2005 hit "Baby I'm Back" through fortuitous is industry connection. Okay, that's a funny word for me. I never said that, so forgive me. All right, it's FORTUITOUS. Okay, fortuitous industry connection, with Akon providing the signature hook for the song. You tell me what I gotta do and I do it. That part, I love that part. Okay. Akon providing the signature hook for the song, which became the lead single from Baby Bash's album Super Saucy. And he had, Baby Bash had swag. The whole video, everybody on the video had swag. But you got to give it to the brother, him and Akon. The swag was, man, jumping off the video. All right. Okay. Brother Baby Bash's album Super Saucy. Despite not knowing each other beforehand, the two bridged the gap between their musical styles, creating a top 20 Billboard hit. Wow. Initial familiarity. Akon later confessed that before working on the record, he had never heard of Baby Bash, but the collaboration brought them together, and it's beautiful. All right, let's go on to the next. Summaries, release and success. Released on January 18, 2005, the song served as the lead single for Baby Bash's fourth studio album, Super Saucy. All right, music video. The pair famously shot the music video for the song, with Baby Bash recalling it as a memorable, chaotic day in California history. Wow, really? Let me read that again. The pair famously shot the music video for the song, with Baby Bash recalling it as a memorable, chaotic day. It says chaotic. Let me see. CHAOTIC. Chaotic day in California history. Wow. I said, why is so many negative things, so many tragedies tied to California? All right. From fires to earthquakes to you name it. Weird deaths and behaviors. And I would never live in California. I'm sorry. But again, another podcast. All right. Background. The track highlights the 2000s era of collaborations, pairing 2000, the year 2000. There was a lot of things going on that year, All right, Baby Bash's West Coast rap style with Akon's pop R&B vocals. Akon has described the process of doing vocal hooks for artists as a way of working through the music industry at the time. So he was doing, I think he did hooks for various artists. And I think T-Pain, T-Pain, Akon, they made some good music. I think it was what was it? Bartender. I like the bartender. When you looking for me, I'll be at the bar with her. When you looking for me. And Akon voice just went beautifully with that song. Akon just got that kind of voice. Real talk. And so I just wanted to read a little background on them brothers. I call it connecting with the artist, going a little deeper. And again, salute to brother Baby Bash for support on the comment that I put in this video, and that was very generous of the brother, and real talk. So salute to people who do that. And again, I've commented on many videos in the past, some recent, some it's been a long time, but they show love. I never forget those, again, who show brother EBS Cares love, and that's brother, sister, family, and children, of course, because that's what we got to do. Fuck the negative shit. No, lock on to those who lock on to us with love. Again, you hear rain on the outside. It's raining. That's Mama Nature. We need rain too, so you might hear that in the background. All right. So all right. And I got some more artists that I'm gonna get to on this list. I just had to break down, give a little, call it connection with the artists. That we was connecting with brother Baby Bash and brother Akon. May that great divine be in their life and their family's life and protect them. It brought great music. Fun music, so that's what I say. We have an art, a craft, whatever that is. Learn to have fun with it too. I always say, don't let ourselves become too deep, but one who has practiced their inner core and their soul, and we know who we are, we know how to balance fun and joy too, so that deepness ain't going nowhere, because the minute we need to handle business, it'll click on like a light. Real talk. So, because a lot of us have been studying Mama Nature and human nature and locked on to that divine for a long, long time. So it's embedded in us. So we know how to have fun when we need to. And through music is a wonderful way, R&B and hip hop. Appreciate the art, brothers and sisters, or any art that great divine has blessed us with. The gift of appreciation and respect, it can go a long, long way. I'm telling you. Yep, even when we're by ourselves. Have a righteous vibration even when we're by ourselves, because that matters too. Some people don't realize that, because we hear that saying 1,000 times. What we put out, what we get back, right? That also means the thoughts one carries, because where the mind goes, say it with me, folks, the body goes. So focus on your psyche. You never go wrong. Let's watch what goes in, what goes out, like traffic, and stay a righteous general in his life and say, fuck the devil, and make some good music and have fun with our music, whether it's sad, aggressive, happy. But we're talking about fun music today, and just think of all the great songs that put a smile on our face and just make us think of golden fun times. All right, so I'm gonna come back. I got some artists, golden school, and maybe some current, and maybe a brother, sister, male or female, that I'm gonna read when I come back. Again, got some album. I got 75 albums, vinyl albums. I went through most of them, and that's what I'm gonna read from when I come back. Salute to my mom that she gave me. My mom keep everything, every memory that you could think of. My mom has, and she's given me a lot of stuff. She had to clean out. She had so much stuff. She had to give me some things to kind of clear out some space. But yeah, she keeps everything, every memory of me when I was little. My brother, my sister. Salute to my brother Marlon, and salute to my sister Shahina. And my brother Cadius, which is on my father's side. Yep, and my brother and my sister Marlon and Shahina is on my mom's side. So she got pictures of us when we were little, we was babies. She kept all that, and as well as memorabilia and pictures from other family members. My mom keep all that stuff. So yep, I had to get her on here on YouTube sometime, get her to speak. I had my Uncle Terry, he's spoken on here, and me and Lord Lamont gotta set up a date and have a family call around. But yeah, always keep my family in one spirit. Keep our loving warriors in our circle, locked in our spirit. When we go into deep meditative prayer, and listen to some R&B and hip hop and any kind of good music. Educate ourselves on all kinds of music. It's wonderful. Yep, because as I gotta say this, it all began with the drum. All music stem from a melanated brother or sister. So ponder that. But let's just draw from the beauty of it, and everybody can benefit from the beauty of music, especially if they're righteous in their heart, and appreciate the art, So I didn't mean to rhyme. I told you I'd be rhyming. It's just, I can't help it. It just flows like that. And many of us have that quality and that gift. Some days we just flow. So sometimes every day we flow. We know when we know, right? Yep, especially a very powerful melanated brother or sister, or someone who just righteously not playing, and a soldier for that great divine and Mama Nature. All right. So get to this hip hop break. Y'all know I always have a hip hop break. And salute to L'Oreal Lyrical in the intro, and that's what we'll outro out with. And you heard what she was saying in that song. She wasn't playing. She was being real, And we can either build each other up or we can tear each other down. That goes for a romantic relationship, familyship, or friendship. It always goes back to what, folks? Choices, and not jumping off toxic impulse, especially when it comes to this music, because how we are at the core shows through our music too. Yep. Even if we do got to get a little aggressive sometimes and get a little real, got to back that devil up sometimes. Let them know we ain't to be fucked with, because great divine and Mama Nature ain't this small thing. As I love to say, it's the two most powerful forces we'll ever experience in this life. So that's the relationship we better master with that great divine spirit. All right. Before any other relationship. All right. So let's get to this hip hop break. Let me see what the songs are. And again, we're going to outro with that song called Be a Lady, because my cuz was real. Yep, and she can come a little aggressive and a little raw. Again, study Nefertiti. Nefertiti was a straight up G, real talk. And again, that's why Pharaoh respected her. He had to respect her because she literally carried that same energy he did. And again, they weren't the only two. There were a lot of Nefertitis and Pharaohs back in them times that you probably won't hear in the history books, but it was a lot of them, real talk. I read about him. I got was it King Pai? He was just as powerful. That dude was, man, when you read about him, dude was awesome. And they were highly intelligent. But they was way on another level that some of us still ain't reached. It will never reach. I'm talking about some of us now, because some of us are close. All right, we know when we know. And I played this song before, but it's just a reminder. Do we know what love? It's called love, but do we really know what love means? And the song after that is called Get Your Dance On, because it kind of relates to the video on the banner here. And just look at them. Don't they look fun? It looks colorful, and just salute to everyone. I just love the look of the video, and it just, the swag of it just jumps off the screen. All right, let me see. Get to the first song, Love. And I played this before. Remember, I played this before, but it's a reminder. Do we know what it means, folks? We can say it all day, but do we only use it when it's convenient, or do we really feel love within? I'm talking about genuine, real love. That love even when it's not easy, or when no one's looking. So that's the kind of love we need. Loving ourselves enough not to cause friction in this universe of these truth sayers out here and leaders and teachers. And as I heard a brother say, knowing who the real enemy is, when we can do that, man, lock on, the devil won't stand a chance, because we're too locked in. Once we in that divine zone, nothing can fuck with us. When we finally, emphasis on finally, know what love really means, So be back after this. Spell breakers, let's go.
Love, do we know what it means? Love, it's more than a thing. Love, do we know what it means? Talking about love, it's more than just a thing. Love, do we know what it means? Love, yeah, I'm here to teach my brothers and my sisters too, to making sure we do what we gotta do and make it through. I don't hurt you or hurt nobody else, and we won't lose. Man, we gotta win. Look deep within. Watch out for wrong things and so-called sin, and just be the best of ourselves. Yeah, individual we will get help. Yeah, cause what we put out is what we get back. Yeah, and don't ever look to the past. Yeah, you can't change what's behind your ass. Gotta keep that love, that way we last. Yeah, and keep the divine in our mind. Yeah, keep that love and we'll be fine. Yeah, and stay up on this loving scene. But we got to know what it means. Love, love, do we know what it means? Love, it's more than just a thing. Love, do we know what it means? Love. woman, yeah, be a man. And you will be okay. And listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, keep your brain. Never go insane. Never know what happened while we on this plane. Love. Do we know what it means? Love. 'Cause it's more than just a thing. Love. Do we know what it means? Love. Love. It's more than just a thing. Love.
Real talk. Cause it's more than just a thing. Love. Do we know what it means? Love. Real talk. Cause man, if you find out later on, unless you just willy-nilly, I always say willy-nilly, free falling through life with no awareness and ignorant. Danger. Cause it's fun learning, it is. It's just amazing the things. I always say once we start, as me and Lord Lamont, we talk about, once we start searching and exploring and learning things, and man, it just leads from one divine thing to the next. Like brother Baby Bash and brother Akon, how they never knew they was gonna collab. It's just amazing. Great divine, just man, it brings warriors and amazing things along our path, and that helped boost both of their careers, to be honest. So it's like, again, everybody wants to be a chief. Nobody wants to go through that era of being an Indian for a little while, so to speak, because you got to go through the valley, so to speak. So when things, again, as I said a couple of days ago on the podcast, then when we in the valley, so to speak, and learning ourselves, and we become authentic, then great divine can promote us. Because as I love to say, we as humans, we don't know what's coming down the road, but that great divine always knows, because great divine, Mama Nature, author of patience and time. So we just gotta flow and just be happy where we are and what we have, and great things will come. But as I love to say, it takes time. Sometimes it just depends on who we are. The success and being free is a state of mind, folks. So ponder that. I say that every so often, so appreciate wherever we have, especially if we do got an art or we do music, and the gift of appreciation. It's a beautiful thing, especially when it makes our music fun, like this song here. It was so fun. This video, man, it's one of them songs you ever had those songs you can just listen to over and over. I've heard this song so many times, and just the melody of it and the way it comes on. It's just a dope ass video. It really is. I'll be your lover. I'll be your best friend. I will cater to you. Tell me what you want to do and I do it. It's like when Akon come in there with that, I don't know, it's like the icing on the cake. It's like, it just, man, I do what you want. And you got to sing along to it. Every time, even to Brother Baby Bash, cause I sing along to his verses too. But when Akon come in with that hook, do what I got to do. Man, I'm telling you, every brother in the world be smiling when they hear that part. That's how we really feel. I'm telling you, when a sister got our back and ain't no bullshit and helping a brother, I'm telling you, a sister can make a brother want to conquer the world. And I mean that. I mean in a righteous way, of course, not evil or nothing like that. But I'm telling you, look what Pharaoh did, because he had a queen behind him that matched him with the same energy. And the reason why they were able to conquer is because Queen Nefertiti let Pharaoh be a man. And that's what some of these sisters don't do. You got to let a man be a man. We need a provider and a protector and all that shit. But then when you get a provider and a protector and a good man, you place all these expectations on him and try to change this and change that instead of just letting it flow. Let the man be a man, And sometimes we like to surprise sisters and the more, and you just never know, especially if a brother really do like the sister. I'm telling you, we have things in us, we might not talk about it, but we feel it deep. We love just as deep as sisters do. It's just that we as men, brothers, we love in a different way, but we love wholeheartedly when we do know that the sister love us and we love them. But we gotta know, and we have intuition too, sisters, so I'm telling you, you could either, and this goes vice versa, either or. We could either build each other up or tear each other down. So Yep, again, there's many historians throughout the decades that have shown us, when we lock and connect. And again, I'm talking romantic relationship, friendship, brotherhood, sisterhood, family shit. When we lock on to each other and get away from the bullshit, man, the things we can conquer in this life. And these weak as that be, devils on the outside won't stand a fucking chance. I'm telling you, because it's like it messes with their programming when they see powerful melanated black brothers and sisters that's standing up and ain't taking no shit, so, and that's a power that we possess. But a lot of us have tapped into that. Y'all know I get a little deep. And our music is very fucking powerful. Real talk. I'm telling you, how many of us have listened to melanated music and we get goosebumps, you know what I'm saying? So, but any music that's good from the soul, because it all stems from melanated brothers and sisters anyhow, Yep. So appreciate whatever art we have and embrace ourselves in the gift of appreciation. All right, so I'm gonna play this next song called Get Your Dance On. Remember, have fun sometimes. I'm gonna get to these other artists I'm gonna speak on and some golden albums that I want to read. So I played this song before, and it's about having fun, knowing that truth, but also having fun. We can mix a little truth in there with that fun too. So get your dance on, folks, because I love dancing, by the way. Especially back in the day. That's why I like MC Hammer so much, and others like him. Michael Jackson, I spoke on him recently, and those, I just love music overall. All right, so be back after this. Get your dance on. Brothers and sisters, get your dance on. Get your dance on. Get your dance on. Gotta have fun sometimes. Get your dance on. Brothers and sisters, get your dance on. Gotta have fun sometimes. Get your dance on. Get your dance on. Brothers and sisters, get your dance on. Yeah, and no such thing is no ground. We gotta have some fun. Yeah, sometimes just stick with that divine. We living in a world of creative design. Yeah, keep on moving through. This how I never lose. And I got things make us never confused. Yeah, and never ever be no fool. But in this life, we'll never run. But looking up and straight to the sun. I said thankful for my daughter and my sons. But never ever forget to have fun. Get your dance on. Brothers and sisters, get your dance on. Gotta have fun sometimes. Get your dance on. Get your dance on. Brothers and sisters, get your dance on. Gotta have fun sometimes. Yeah, can't always be deep, but making sure that we see we agree, man, to disagree and keep on going in these streets. Yeah, making sure that we free. Ain't no devil ever gonna stop the E. I stay here on this is song, doing things, yeah, to make us strong. Yeah, but we got to have fun. Yeah, and looking up to the sun, like I said on the last verse. Yeah, little dancing, man, it ain't gonna hurt. And get your dance on. Brothers and sisters, get your dance on. Gotta have fun sometimes. Get your dance on. Brothers and sisters, get your dance on. Yeah, get your dance on. Real talk. Get your dance on. All right, brothers and sisters, let's get back to the old mojo. Gotta have fun sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't know Brother E got old funny bone too. That's why I love comedy so much. I say the so-called pressures of life. I don't say pressures of life, as I learned from the great teachers. Challenges. It always go back to the old mindset. I know we hear that 1,000 times, but it does. How we think, how we view things plays a part in how we view the world, how our vibration is. The core, the human flesh is a mother hubber. It can be a battle. As I said, a firewall. The human flesh is like a firewall. We can either be refined by it or it'll burn our ass up. But a lot of us are refined by those fires we have blazed through. It's going down outside. I can hear that rain. Real talk, it's going down. All right, brothers and sisters, generals, family in the world, online. Let's get to the rest of these artists that I wanted to speak on. Again, salute to Brother Baby Bash and Brother Akon for this beautiful song and other music they made on their own, and Akon, his voice is just magnificent. he blends in with everybody he made songs with, you know. So salute for the great hook. I love singing along with that hook. And Brother Baby Bash, just I'm telling you, the dude voice it just floats over the beat, and he can rap, real talk. So a great artist, real talk. And salute to all great artists, you know. Even if I don't list you or named, or you know, if in the past or present. So for the, I'm not talking about the toxic one, the toxic artists now. I'm talking about the good, authentic art. The toxic ones, I ain't talking about them. The ones that don't appreciate their craft or their art. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about those who appreciate the art, you know, and know the gift of appreciation, and do have fun with it, you know. So all right, again, salute Brother Baby Bash, Akon. All right, let's move over to Method Man and Mary J. Blige. They had a collaboration. I didn't look it up, but we know the song they made. It's dope. I heard it on the radio recently, and it's beautiful. Let me see. It's just jumped in my spirit, and we all know the song. With the collaboration with Method Man and Mary J. Blige. I brought this song up before, but it's another fun song. Oh man, it's popping in my spirit. If it come up, I'll bring it up. But yeah, they played it on the radio recently. That's what made me speak on it. But we all know the song I'm talking about. You're all, oh, there it go. You're all I need to get by. And that beat, doom doom down, doom da doom down, doom da doom doom down, doom da doom down. All I need to get by. Mary J sang the heck out that song, and Redman, man, voice just, man, beautiful over that beat. I don't know, Method Man just got this voice. Him and Redman, he just, I don't know, it's just their voices were made to flow over the mic, cause his voice, he come in, well, I can't remember the verse, but y'all know how Method Man voice sound on that song. Give you everything and you need. It's just the way he was speaking, and I'm telling you, appreciation, you know, as well as the song I'm Back. He was singing, he was showing appreciation to the lady, you know. So I love songs like that, and vice versa. When the female or the sister shows appreciation for the man, I love music like that. Just have fun with it. So that was another great collaboration. And again, I brought them up in the past, but yeah, but that's a great song, and I heard it on the radio recently. Method Man, Mary J. Blige. I think it was All I Need, but don't quote me. But we know the song I'm talking about. All right, let's move over to Chris Brown. That song, Influence. Beautiful song. I love that song every time they play it. Your body speaks to me. Your body like speaks to me. I know what you do to me. How it go? But y'all know the song I'm talking about. Dong, dong, dong. Let me see. And he kind of, it's like Chris Brown sang his ass off anyway, but that song, you can tell, I mean, it comes from, that's one of them from the toes through the soul type songs from Chris Brown that influence. And I don't know what you do to me, your body like speaks to me. And man, I can't remember all of it, but, and then that beat, dong, 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 dong. Yeah, your body like speaks to me. And I mean, it's almost like opera-ish if you listen to it. I'm telling you, it's so many genres. Man, it's just, I'm telling you, melanated people, I'm telling you, we only knew we some bad mother hubbas when it come to music. Not that I'm not trying to put no other cultures down, but it all stemmed from the melanated brothers and sisters anyway. You know, but let's get away from that and just enjoy the beauty of R&B and hip hop and other kind of beautiful genres, because it all go back to what? Choices and the soul, you know. And but I want to give a salute to Chris Brown for that song and many other songs. Like I said, the collaboration with him and Usher, New Flame. I love that song. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You can be my lady, you can be my baby. And the way Chris Brown first comes on, man, it's just, the boy's voice is just fucking phenomenal. You know, I'm telling you. Can you imagine? I wonder if him and Chris Brown, if Baby Bash and Chris Brown know each other. that'd be a great collaboration. I don't know if they ever collab, but that'd be a wonderful collaboration. Yeah, but again, salute to Chris Brown for that song Influence and many other great songs he made. And that's something I hear on the radio a lot. There was another part of that song I was trying to remember that he sang in that, besides Your Body Speaks to Me. It was another part that he sings. Yeah. But anyway, we know that's a dope ass song, real talk. Let's move over to Kelly Rowland. I love me some Kelly Rowland. And I think her and Nelly made a song together. It was a great collaboration, if I'm not mistaken. And but it was a fun song, but it was kind of, in a funny way, kind of bogus, because in the song, the sister was thinking about another man while she had a man, but that part I don't kind of care for. But it was a fun song, and it was a sample of a original song, but it was dope though. And see, what was the name of that song? Y'all remember the song Kelly Rowland and Nelly made? Y'all know the song I'm talking about. But that was a beautiful song. And I love me some Kelly Rowland. And Nelly makes some pretty good music. He made some kind of R&B music, and one of the songs that he made that I like, he made by himself, that was kind of R&B, kind of an R&B song, and it was relating to a woman, appreciating of a woman. So he's made songs where he's appreciated women. Salute to that, and salute to him and his wife, who's made great music. I'm also a major supporter of his wife. They look great together. Ashanti, one of the greatest collaborators. She's collabed with a lot of people. Like her style, her swag. And I wonder if her and Nelly ain't never made a song together. I don't think that I can think of. I wonder how come they've never collabed. They should do that. But yeah, I love both of them, and they were on the list. Ashanti's been on the list in the past too. So Nelly and Ashanti, Kelly Rowland. Like I said, I love me some Kelly Rowland. Keisha Cole, I've spoken on many occasions. Salute to her and her husband. And Kelly Rowland and her husband. I don't know if she's married or anything, so got to give respect to their husbands if they're married or with someone. Again, Keisha Cole, I love me some Keisha Cole. Beautiful inside and out. Salute to her and her husband. I know he got to be happy, and I hope he appreciate his wife, So she's on the list. She's been on many lists. And all sisters who appreciate their art, and hip hop artists, brother or sister, or just anybody, that maybe I haven't listed, that cares and appreciate their art, and know the gift and have fun with their music and appreciate it. Salute to those. All right. And the next one is Diana Ross. And ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from you. I had to put her on there. And I'm looking at her photo. She just had a recent birthday. And I was actually listening to Ali Sadiq. And it's kind of, I'm telling you, man, I don't know. Melanated people, we have this connection that we have no idea. We be connecting and we haven't even seen each other. Don't know. Well, maybe like know each other online, but never seen each other in person. But we have this connection. And Lord Lamont and I, we speak on these types of things, just spiritual connection we have. And it's like, it ain't scary, but it's like, wow. But I heard Ali Sadiq speaking on Diana Ross. He said it was his first crush. I was like, wow, I was just speaking on Diana Ross. Because I did a podcast a couple days ago called Divine Justice. And it had Divine Vision on the thumbnail, and it had Divine Justice on the banner. And it was a depiction of the video They Don't Care About Us on Michael Jackson. And I spoke on how he was vindicated. He was trying to help those kids, and they lied on him. So I spoke on that, and I brought up Diana Ross because they were real close. And of course, they tried to make that look toxic too, which was a fucking lie. They were just close. So I brought her up in that, and I was like, wow. And Ali Sadiq is one of my favorite comedians, which I'll bring him up in the next Comedy Heavy Hitters. I bring him up, especially when I'm speaking on comedy. Ali Sadiq always come up because he's the realest of the realest, real talk. But he was on Deion Cole. Salute Deion Cole, who's been having, I love his guests. His platform, Funny Knowing You. He has some great guests on there. So he had Ali Sadiq on there recently, and he was speaking on Diana Ross. So I thought that was amazing. So me and Lord Lamont, we'll probably speak on that a little more on the Comedy Heavy Hitters episode 8. So again, I'm looking at the beautiful photo like right now as we speak, and Diana Ross was beautiful, and she beautiful to this day, mind, body, and spirit, and she had a great impact on music. So yeah, I just wanted to run through those names, and salute to Redman. I love he had a freestyle. He's doing his freestyle thing. He's collabing. I seen a video recently where he's exercising. He was working out. And salute to Method Man. He's 55. And he was born in 1970. I'm 56. I'm like, wow, I'm telling you, man, we got a connection we don't even know. I'm telling you. It's wonderful. But salute to him. And salute to artists who like take care of themselves too. Because that's important, you know. Because whatever's in our core, our vibration, again, it will come through our music. So Redman's doing some positive things, and he always had positive things to say about Method Man and stuff like that. I love their brotherhood. You'll hear those brothers come up every so often when I speak on hip hop. But salute to all great brothers who appreciate their art in general, but especially music, whether you do R&B or hip hop. Like these two soldiers, these generals on the banner here. Don't it just look like they having fun? Look at the sisters sitting around them. And again, look how colorful the video look, the picture on the banner here and thumbnail. Don't it look like they had fun? You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't even in the video. And that's the kind of music that I like, you know, that we all should like. The one we have fun with, that give us goosebumps, you know. But yeah. But again, salute to Redman. I seen a video where he was doing pull-ups, and I only think he was videotaping himself. Somebody else was, and I think they just happened to. He was in a park, which is another thing that was amazing. He was in the park, you know what I'm saying, in nature. That's beautiful. And he was doing pull-ups and working out, keeping his body fit. And he said, you know, when you get up in age, you know, you gotta stay on top of your body. You know, you gotta, especially your mind, though. You know, so again, he working his muscle, because you gotta work that brain first, and the body will follow. So salute to that, because as I say, salute to the artist, male or female, brother or sister, that cares about their family, their brothers and their sisters around them, and care about how they affect others. Because when you be care about your behavior and how we affect others, it's just, man, it just makes this world for a better place. So I always appreciate one who cares about humanity and their culture, but humanity overall. It's a beautiful thing, you know. So salute to Redman for that, for being an example, other than a great artist, as well as Method Man. Salute. All I need to get by. Salute Redman, Mary J. Blige. That song stuck in my head, and that song, that doom doom down, doom 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 down. I'm telling you, dope. And we all remember that song from the soundtrack of 8 Mile. Remember when they was sitting in the basement and they was playing that song? Yeah. So man, it's just so many great things come from an authentic artist. That's another song that'll last forever. That's another good thing about great music, fun music, you know, that'll never transition or die. It lives on. You know, how many artists we know that are no longer with us, but their spirit of their music is still alive and well today. See, that's why we make somewhat righteous music, even though it has different elements, you know, again, aggression, sad, happy, you know, speaking truth, you know, but also fun. It has a lot of different elements to music, you know, R&B and hip hop. So again, salute to all artists who appreciate their art, and those artists I named. And I'm still trying to think of the other part of that verse from that Chris Brown song. You know, you're trying to remember something and it tinkers around in your spirit and it stays with you till you remember it. But I just love how Chris Brown sang in that song. It's just beautiful. And the way it comes on, dum, dum, dum. And whoever did that beat, man, they took their time. They serenaded that beat. I mean, they critiqued and crafted that beat. They knew exactly how they wanted that beat, that crisper sound on that beat. So salute to who all was involved in that song, and you know, and whoever produced that song to collab with Chris Brown, because I'm telling you, it was like a boat floating on water over that beat. You know, kind of like Baby Bash and Akon over that Back song. It's just, man, the beautiful things we can make when we connect and collab with one another. You know, it's brother, sister, family in the world, online. So there was some few artists I wanted to speak on. Again, this is a salute to all artists who appreciate their art, you know, and I'm not just talking about music, any art or craft we have, because A lot of times, as I said, many gifts and arts and abilities we have, music plays a part in it anyway, because music is universal, as well as R&B and hip hop. It's a beautiful thing. Collaborations are a beautiful thing. All right, so, and let me see. I did have some affirmations that I wanted to read, and I want to read off some Golden School albums. Let me see, I want to get here. And again, we're going to outro with L'Oreal Lyrical. And let me see. Yep, because I like to read. I call them spell breaker statements. And I'm gonna leave those with that. And I did write a new page in my book called I got a book called Unlocking the Vault too. I did 50 pages and I read from it from time to time. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Spellbreaker statements. I ain't gonna read them yet. I want to read these names from this Golden School album. And again, Golden School albums. And I got a new page 9 from my book called Solitude Strength, a place where we, develop strength and power and reason with oneself. So, and we get back out and share it to others, and have a righteous shield up and that intuition. That's what solitude strength. That's what I mean. Recharging ourselves basically. So I read. I write pages. I'm up to page 9, and again, salute to my son Ethan, his siblings, and may the great divine be my children's life, biological and divine. Protect them, keep them prospering, as well as family. Y'all know how I do it. Brother, sister, in the world, online. Global protection. For ourselves and from ourselves, so we never ever become our own worst enemy. Please, I beg you. Because beautiful things can come when we think right, act right. Like Malcolm X said, when we righteously think right, we act right. When we righteously think right, we talk right. We be right, even when no one else is around. That's when we know who we are. How we are in the core of our soul when no one else is around, when we're not in front of people. That's the secret connection to that great divine and our music. Real talk. Some of our greatest artists, a lot of them, like I'll use Eminem as an example. How Eminem, his work ethic. Matter of fact, Akon spoke on Eminem's work ethic. I think it was Akon. It might have been Akon, but don't quote me. Or somebody said that Eminem would come in, he would do his music, and he did beats. Salute to that. And Tupac was like this too. He had a crazy work ethic. But they say Eminem would come in, he would do his music, do what he had to do, clock out, go home. He said they said he didn't spend all day in the studio. He did what he had. He handled his business. But he stayed in his family's life. He had time to himself, things like that. So some of our greatest artists, that's how they were able to maintain and have an impact with their music, because it got to come through the toes from the soul. You can't play with this thing, especially in these days, because not everybody dumb. So just come with real music, whether it's aggressive, fun, sad, or happy, but be real at the end of the day, and that's in everything. But speaking on music. Yep. All right. So again, this was a tribute and an honor to all artists, but our inspiration today is Brother, Baby Bash, and Akon on the banner. And again, don't they look like they had fun? Yep. So I'm gonna get to some Golden School artists, because when I say R&B, also rhythm and blues too. I like rhythm and blues. I lost my job, and then I got robbed. I like that too. I like all kinds of music. And for those of us, going back to Method Man, when he said he was not Method Man, but salute to Method Man too, and who's been on let me see, Math Hoffa. Salute to Math Hoffa is another great platform. They have wonderful discussions, wonderful guests. So Method Man's been on there. Salute to that, and him and his family is doing well. And again, Red Man said he was 55 and he was born in 1970. Wow, what a connection. Like when I said Ali Sadiq said his first crush was Diana Ross, and I literally just spoke on Diana Ross in that podcast. I went in about that, about Mike too. Yeah, I went in. I didn't give a damn. I was no holds barred. So his name has been vindicated again. So people leave him the fuck alone. Yep. All right. But that's matter of fact, I put that in the end screen because I wasn't playing. Yep. All right. Okay, let's go. Again, salute to all great artists who appreciate their art. Even if I didn't list you, I'm not the toxic ones now. and it's young or old. You know, I'm talking about artists. I'm talking about young artists too, who know what it is. You know, salute our young male and female and brothers and sisters who take their art serious. Cause I'm telling you, as I said before, I say it again, and this applies to everything. What we do righteous in the present will ultimately benefit us in the future. Facts. Ponder that. All right, I'm gonna read off these names. Now, this would be from our golden school, you know, but this is kind of a teaching to the new school. But my golden school brothers have heard a lot of these, you know, so I just wanted to read them off and give the new school, the newer generation, some ideas. Because as me and Lord Lamont said about, I would say R&B and hip hop, but mostly hip hop. Hip hop has sampled. You know, most hip hop artists has sampled from just about every genre. So it's all intertwined and connected. It's just all about the individual who's creating the art. All right, so let's read these names, and I'll say 2 spellbreaker statements, and I'm going to salute you, divine war zone, to your divine life. And all right, so let's go. The first one is the Doobie Brothers. Minute by minute by minute by minute, I keep holding on. I keep holding on. I love that song. And I love listening to it on the actual album, not on digital. And you even hear the scratching and stuff in the album. I even got a record player, real talk. So we got to do things like that. That's what keeps us grounded, you know, not getting lost in too much of this digital shit. Use it as a tool. Don't let it use us. All right. So that was the Doobie Brothers. And this is they got 2 albums. This is like the you know how I remember the vinyl album, they have a 1 and a 2. I even got Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor on vinyl album. I got Eddie Murphy Delirious on vinyl. And of course the Richard Pryor, got that too. Yeah, but we speaking on music. Okay, the Doobie Brothers. Now the new generation, Lord Lamont might know about this. Cause I'm in my mom. In salute to the 70s era and those who are around that era. Cause my mom, all this music like Whitney Houston, Isaac Hayes, my mom used to play all that stuff when I was a child. So I literally grew up on it. So that's wonderful. And I'm telling you, it benefits you. It does. It really does. Growing up on golden school music and you become an artist later on, it benefits you. Michael Jackson, all that. I got his album too. The Thriller album. Him in the black and white suit. I got that album too. Yep. All right. Doobie Brothers. Let me see. I think I even got Diana Ross. I got Diana Ross. I got Gladys Knight and the Pips. I'm telling you, I got all that golden school shit. I got all of it. Vinyl. All right, Doobie Brothers. Then we got Motown. Let the music play. And Let's see. Let the music play. The Daz Band. Did I read that right? The Daz Band. They got like the hole in the middle of an album. Can't hardly read it. But let the music play. Motown. The Daz Band. And they got I guess I could read off the names of the songs on the particular album. Let's go. Let me see. Here to Love You. This is the Doobie Brothers, Minute by Minute. Okay. Here to Love You. What a Fool Believes. Minute by Minute, of course. And Deep In on You. And Don't Stop to Watch the Wares. Don't Stop to Watch the Wares, or something like that. No, Don't Stop to Watch the Wheels. Okay. That was 5 songs on the Doobie Brothers. Then we got Motown. Let the Music Play. I think it's the Daz Band. If don't misquote me. Okay. Number 1, they got 5 songs on this album, Motown. Okay. Don't Stop. This Time It's Forever. Number 3, Satisfying Love. And it has the names beside it. Let me see. Stop. Let's see. Don't Stop. Harris K. Pettus. It's a Pettus. Harris K. Pettus. Okay. This Time Is Forever. Let me see. Harris E. Furman. Okay. Everyday Lovely. Lovely. Yeah. Let me see. Foreman M. Calhoun. All right. Number 5, I Believe in You. Kendrick M. Calhoun. Yep. Produced by the Daz. Yep. The Daz Band for Daz Productions and Reggae Andrews and Reggie Andrews. Okay. Productions and Reggie Andrews. Okay. That was Motown. Let the Music Play. the Daz Band. All right. Okay, Polydor. Okay, Peaches and Herb. Too Hot. I like that. Let me see. And they got the first song, We've Got Love. Let me see. Shake Your Groove Thing. Oh yeah, I remember that song. I'm sure our Golden School brothers and sisters remember that song. Excuse me, back there from the mic. Let me see. All Your Love. Give It Here. Wow. And that's Polydor. Okay, that's okay. Peaches and Herb. Now I know we all remember that. Too Hot. Yeah, okay. The next one, Boogie Down, Eddie Kendricks. Let me see. Number 1 song, Hooked on Your Love. All right. Let's see. Number 2, Honey Brown. Let me see. 3, You Are the Melody of My Life. Okay. Number 4, Trust Your Heart. Number 5, Girl of My Dreams. Number 6, Loving You the Second Time. And these songs, if anybody, my 70s brothers and sisters, these songs probably sound familiar. Some of them I probably had to go back and remember them, but they do ring a bell. Eddie Kendricks, Boogie Down. Okay, that was that album. Okay, the next one, let me see, Atlantic Records, I take it. Spinners, Love Trippin'. First song, Love Trippin'. Number 2, Heavy on the Sunshine. And number 3, Melody Cupid. Melody Cupid, okay. Number 4, I Just Want to Be With You. Number 5, Streetwise. All right, that's the Spinners, Love Trippin'. All right, I guess that was Atlantic Records. And the last but not least, Billy Ocean, Suddenly, Life Has New Meaning to Me. Yeah, my mom used to play this all the time. It's beauty up above. Life has so much love. That was a beautiful. Billy Ocean was another great singer. Real talk. I don't know if he alive or not. I didn't research anything, but this. Okay, Billy Ocean. Suddenly, let me see. Caribbean Queen. We remember that song. That's number 1. Number 2, Mystery Lady. Number 3, Sign Compassion. SYNCOPATION. Sign Compassion, if I said that right. Number 4, The Long and Wrong Road. No, so that was the last one. I got many more though, but that was the last in that batch. That stack of Golden School albums, Billy Ocean, Suddenly. So I know we remember that. And those are all fun songs, you know, like I say, fun music, you know, and I'm sure Brother Baby Bash and Akon, because that's another thing that makes a great artist. One who knows about different genres and educated about different genres of music. That's what created a great idea. And that could lead to any kind of art or skill or ability, because anything can come from an idea of creation of music. Like I say, any kind of ability or skill we have, music probably plays a part in pretty much all of it. Working out, stuff like that. So that's another thing that's fun about a good vibrational music, you know, like Brother Baby Bash and Brother Akon on the banner here. I'm telling you, those who listen, go back and listen to this song and watch this video. I guarantee after you've done listening to it, you'll feel the good vibes within. I'm telling you, it's fun. Like PM Dawn, you know, just in that song Red Man 2, Method Man and Mary J. Blige, just songs like that will live forever. Real talk. And many songs like that, you know. Golden School albums I just read, just beautiful music of artists who really appreciated their art and did have fun with their music. All right. So thank those for coming in to another edition of EBX Discussion. And I'm going to read this affirmation. And let me see. I got 2 affirmations I'm going to read. And again, I'll be reading a page from my book, page 9 I'm on, From Solitude Strength, to be in another podcast, you know, down the road. I'll read it. Yep. So let's get to this 2 affirmations I got, or no, not even affirmations, spell breaker statements, brothers and sisters. All right, let me see. And we're going to outro with, let me see what I say the song was. Let me see. We're going to outro L'Oreal lyrical song, Be a Lady, you know, and be thankful for those who are appreciative of their music, their you know, their relationships, their life, You know, those that's not trying to hurt themselves or no one else. You know what I'm saying? So, yep. And be thankful for sisters who are a lady, you know, and know who they are and represents themselves, you know, how we should represent ourselves in this wicked ass world, you know. So, cause we laugh in the devil face, you know, the devil's a punk, real talk. So, all right, I'm gonna read these couple spellbreaker statements, brothers and sisters, and we're gonna let L'Oreal Lyrical rest in peace and in power. Outro us out. And again, salute to brother Baby Bash for reaching out to the comment I put in this video and showing some love and the great music him and Akon brought to the world. You know, salute to all artists who care about their art and just know how to have fun with one's music and the gift of appreciation. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, you know, especially when we appreciate how our behavior affects others, you know. So, yep, and it's wonderful because it's just beautiful when we see the results, because that's what we do great music for, and just living great in life in general. Righteous results in ourselves, our children, family, significant other, brothers and sisters in the world, online. A global righteous perspective. This is beautiful when one can have that, especially in R&B and hip hop. You know, and these brothers, I'm telling you, and they got together and it just boosts both of their careers. That's amazing, you know. Yep. So they both, because they both were talented, you know, brother Baby Bash and Akon. So it's just stupid when people compare and compete against each other. It's dumb. It really is. When Great Divine has a trillion billion gifts as well as Mother Nature out there, but it comes from deep within. You know, it has to come from that core. It just makes it that much more better. Then we can breathe in life. You know, that's how things move accordingly in Mama Nature world. And Great Divine principles, brothers and sisters, always bring great R&B and hip hop and music overall. So appreciate our art. All right, 2 spellbreaker statements. And again, I'm going to salute your divine warrior zone, your divine light. Spellbreaker statement number 1. We have the strength to quiet our anxieties in our thoughts. That goes back to what I said earlier. You know, the body always follows the mind. So practice on the thoughts we carry in our psyche, you know, because we'll come out, you know. And there's no fool like an old fool. So keep practicing. Like Red Man was saying about the video I saw. He was working out. He's aware of himself. That awareness is the best education, and that applies to everything in life. You know, our life in general as well as music. So better be aware of oneself, person, place, thing, the world, etc., and be on fire out here. You know, and stomp on the devil's head. Real talk. Make them be at our feet, begging us to stop. Exuding this divine power, whether it's through life in general or through R&B and hip hop. So again, we have the strength to quiet anxiety or anxious thoughts that we don't need within our body. Get rid of it, you know, and purify ourselves on a daily, mind, body, and soul. We have to. It's a must. The one conquers our flesh. You know, we have the strength to quiet any anxiety that in our so-called thoughts, you know, because some thoughts aren't ours. You know, that's why we got to get off to ourselves and collect our own thoughts so we can come out on fire and have great ideas for the world in general, humanity and our culture, but especially the music, thus R&B and hip-hop, because it can be beautiful when one collabs and connects, like brother Baby Bash and Akon on the banner here. And that vibe just went out through the whole song and the video, because everybody in there just looked like they had a good time. Yep. And I bet you after they got done, it's like, well, that was really fun. And I bet they had this fun, exhilarating feeling. And that's what we need in music. Again, as well as the teaching and the aggressive and the sad and the happy too. But learn to have fun with our art, whatever that is. But speaking on music at the moment, all right? Last but not least, spellbreaker statement. We choose thoughts that promote wholeness or peace and well-being in ourselves and in others, you know, especially those who are deserving of it, you know. Well-being is very important, and still peace is very important. STILL and STEEL. We need both. Solid, rock solid, you know, because again, the devil don't give a damn if we're soft, hard, whatever, you know. We just better keep our spirit protected at all costs, you know. That way we can authenticate anything we need to. It becomes a point we become seventh nature. We can do things without trying. We can get to that space, but we can't be bogged down with bullshit in our mind, body, and soul. So then we can, appreciate our art and exude our art and share it to the world, whatever art that is, skill or ability, especially if it's music, brothers and sisters. So as I said before, I say again, thank those that's been riding along with the brother, and appreciate the great artists out there, those who do music and maybe those who don't, just art overall, the gift of appreciation, R&B and hip hop. And again, salute to Brother Baby Bash and Akon for the wonderful music they brought the world, as well as being an example of collaborating and how one can build, if we just collab and put all the bullshit to the side and be the kings and queens, brother, sister, family in the world online. That great divine called us to be. But, again, listen to some fun music, have fun with our art, especially music, and appreciate our art, brothers and sisters. And that's whatever that is. And that great divine, man, will just lead us from one great divine things to the next. So stay great, stay strong, brother, sister, family in the world online. My generals, salute.
Big boy.
Confined by my mind, trust issues make me a beat. Communications are minimal. I rarely speak in cell phones. I peek insecure a little bit. Try hard to dismiss little shit from exes. Yet I'm human, and here I am, your lady. Dark brown, natural crown, highly educated. In serving God and making ways for a family. Maybe not today, but one day if you a baby. On my DB bop, so I'm opinionated. If you need to hold something, I'm calculating. While you take my cash, run it to the strip club. A man of rapid lust, then the rugged build trust. Ain't got the nerve to tell me that I don't understand. When the truth is my generation's full of weak men. Staying at home while the kids is at daycare. Only giving up dick to keep his place there. I'm your lady, tell me can you provide? Step up to the plate, all in, just thrive. Hey, I'm your lady, can you even protect me? Girl, I'm having money, but can you keep a family? I'm your lady, tell me can you provide? Step up to the plate, all in, just thrive. Hey, I'm your lady, can you even protect me? Girl, I'm having money, but can you keep a family? Call you the second verse, I know it hurts. I done did it all to show this man my worth. I could give him the word and he be like a spaceman. Where my men with ambition is self-sufficient. Is you listening? I'm wishing you may get it together. Signed your lady forever. No, I'm not bitter. Simply painting you this lyrical picture. Can you see it? Fatherless children. Opposition is weak. You can't stand on your own 2 feet. Presenting the problem, that man becoming the father. Raising the son with no more. Repeating the pattern. Time to get it together. Changing your family for better. Stop seeking pleasure from these women who don't know no better. They tell me that I don't understand. When the truth is my generation's full of weak men. Staying at home while the kids is at daycare. Only giving up dick to keep his place there. I'm your lady, tell me can you provide? Step up to the plate, all in, just thrive. Hey, I'm your lady, can you even protect me? Girl, I'm having money, but can you keep a family? I'm your lady, tell me can you provide? Step up to the plate, all in, just thrive. Hey, I'm your lady, can you even protect me? Girl, I'm